everybody, how are you all doing? Today is Thursday. It's a Thursday afternoon now actually, so I take the good morning back. Good afternoon. I'm not going to try and say it's morning. It is currently 20 to 2. I cannot, sitting here right now, I can see myself in the viewfinder and I've got a jumper on and I've got my autumn mug. We are on the 6th of August, but we have had ridiculously hot weather for so long. Today is chilly. So I am making the most of it. I have put my jumper on, I've got a tea, I'm using my autumn mug. This is like everything I want and I just cannot wait for autumn. I know you shouldn't wish time away, and I'm not wishing time away, but I'm so ready for autumn because this summer has been the hottest summer we've had in a very, very long time. But yes, how are you all doing? Let me know. What have you been up to? What's your weather been like actually? I'm always interested to see what other people's weather's been like because it's like different everywhere. Even in this country, it's kind of different, you know, everywhere spotted about. But today's vlog is going to be a mixture of things because this vlog is going to include some clips and bits and bobs from my birthday weekend, which was about a week and a half ago. This is going up later than I wanted to go up, but it was a bit of like a big weekend. For the weekend, what we did was, my birthday was on the Sunday, so Friday evening, Friday late afternoon, I went out for a meal with everybody, like my nan and granddad, all my sisters, and Jacob as well, because he booked the weekend off to be here. And we went for a meal. We went to a restaurant that is it's not very far from us at all, and it's one I'd been to a lot, so I picked that one. We went there. I'm sure I've got some clips of that, which was very nice. Like, I enjoyed that, loved it. And then on the Saturday, so the next day, we went to Howletts Zoo, and that was like a full day. We were there for the whole day. The weather was lovely. To be honest, it was a bit hot in some parts, but there was only a certain sections of the zoo that was really hot, and then a lot of it was then in the shade, so it could have definitely been worse. And Howletts, I've been to Howletts before, and it's such like a beautiful like park zoo, like the enclosures and everything. It's a really nice walk around as well, so we went there and I've got a bunch of clips from that and I really enjoyed that. I've also got some photos and stuff, so they'll be going up on like TikTok and Instagram and things. So we did that, and then on Sunday, on my actual birthday, we spent a couple of hours at National Trust. And I'm not gonna lie, I can't remember what the National Trust place was called, because we were gonna go to Scotney Castle, but then we realised that because some of their car park is being redone, you have to pre-book parking, and it was all sold out for that day. So we switched it. So we went to Chartwell House, and it was lovely. It was all a bit last minute as we weren't expecting to go to that one, but we had a really good time. We were there for like two hours or so, and we went in the house, and honestly there was a bunch of things that happened that just made it so incredibly funny that like we were almost crying with laughter. Like there was so many things happen, but it was so good. It was really nice, and we had lunch there as well. I had a mozzarella and mozzarella and tomato and pesto toasty, but it had cheese on the top of it as well, and it was all melted. And then Jacob had cheese and ham, and then we like halved them, so we had like a bit of each. Incredible. Mum also had a cheese scone, and she said that was really good. So we had lunch there, and then we got back, and my sister had decorated the whole house, like the whole dining room Paddington themed with balloons, and you would have seen all of this, like you're going to see all of this in the clips, but I'm just giving context. And she made some Paddington cupcakes, and then she made these little mini biscuits, and they were like cookies with marmalade in the middle, but they look like marmalade sandwiches, and that was amazing. Then we had, I don't think I filmed any of this part, but we had the most incredible picky bits for dinner on my birthday. and it, like, I love a picky dinner, but this was my favourite picky dinner we have ever done. I can't even, like, off the top of my head, I'm trying to think of what we had, but I can't think of everything. I know I'm going to miss stuff, but we had like prawns, we had camembert, we had salami and like chorizo. We had these little like roll things with like cheese in the middle, and it's rolled in like this type of ham. We had mozzarella sticks, we had halloumi, we had chicken, we had, oh my gosh, there's spring rolls. We had these like mini bao buns. We had these like fish and chip shop bites, and it was like fish with mushy peas and stuff, and it was like in vinegar, and that was incredible. We had salmon bites, like it was amazing. And we actually sat and watched Wicked for Good as well in the evening. And then in the afternoon, when we got back from the National Trust place, me and Jacob sat and watched some Gilmore Girls, because I've got him into Gilmore Girls, and it's a bit difficult to watch it because he's away a lot, but every time he's back, before we go to bed, we lay in bed and watch, like before we go to sleep, we lay in bed and watch Gilmore Girls. So I'm very happy that I've got him into that, and I feel like it's the perfect time to introduce him to Gilmore Girls because we're going into autumn soon. So that is a rundown of what we did. Oh, also actually the morning of the meal on the Friday, me and Jacob went to a park near us, and we had a Costa, and I got a matcha and he got an iced latte. And maybe I didn't get a matcha actually. I think I might have got the mango and passion fruit refresher, one or the two. And we played stickball, and that was fun. So it was all great, and them clips are going to be inserted in this vlog, so you'll be able to see them all. You can skip ahead if you want to, but the reason it's taken me so long to like put them all together and then pick up the camera is just because it took it out of me a lot more than I thought. Like, I'm still learning, I guess, my boundaries with living with fibro and PCOS, and that was like a big challenge. And like by the end of it, I feel like it's been a week and a half, but I feel like I'm only now just getting back on top of things, because it took me out after that weekend, but I would not change a thing. It was amazing. So I thought I'd pick up the camera, give it a bit of context, and then bring you along just for a little bit of my day, because I'm going to be scrapbooking and I wanted to show you my scrapbook. So it's going to be a bit of my birthday vlog, and then just a little homey scrapbooky vlog of me just showing you bits. But yeah, I'll see you in a minute. But these are the clips that I've accumulated. I actually haven't edited them yet, I'm going to be honest. Like, sitting here filming this, I haven't edited them together yet, so I'm not sure what it's going to look like, but enjoy this array of clips from over the weekend.
They were green.
Yeah, I think they were.
I think you throw the ball with your strongest hand, maybe. Catch with your weakest hand.
Really?
Well, I can't throw the ball with my left hand. I'm shocking.
Hey, but don't like hit my face.
I'm not going to do it intentionally, am I? Ah, fuck. Can you throw that far?
I don't know. Yeah. That was a good throw. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I'll die for it, I don't care.
Oh, I was going to like hit your face. I haven't missed one yet. I go a bit high, don't I?
If that can work.
Oh, that was actually quite close, you know. That would be impressive. I don't know why it always...
Oh.
That literally bounced off. It was the perfect position.
Oh.
I still haven't missed one.
Oh, yeah. Panic like that, I remember you.
Yeah.
Ah, missed one. Oh, shit. Oh.
That was a really rubbish.
You can chuck it from all the way over there. This is about, what, a 50-yard throw? She's not going to do it. What is that? Overarm? No.
Wait, maybe like this.
Yeah, it's just going to go straight into the ground. Yeah, I told you.
Oh.
He went, "Ugh," and then cowered away. You get the height. To get it long, very direct. Height, lob it. Oh, Jamie, you've lost your form now.
I know.
What's going on? Why'd you panic?
I don't know, because I don't want it to hit my teeth out.
Hit your teeth out?
Yeah.
Why would it hit your teeth out? Oh, give over.
I'm so slow.
Oh, she was in.
Man.
What is it?
This makes my hair grow, I swear.
Jamie's been wanting it for a long time.
Yeah.
Open it.
Who's this from?
What did you guess, Bobby?
Oh my gosh! Oh, I really wanted one of these. Oh my god, look, Phil. And look, it's got little flowers on. Wait, I can put it on my Switch. I can put it on my Switch and play Barbie. Oh, Gilmore Girls! Oh my god, it's the second season! Where did you find that? It's the second season! It was just the most amazing time, and I'm just so grateful for everything, and like the fact that I got to spend it as well with Jacob here, which is a lot of the time a rare occurrence, so that was amazing. But I am just going to go and make some lunch, and then when I start my scrapbook I will make sure to pick up the camera and show you all of it, because I've only a couple of pages in, but I am really enjoying it, and like I've got all my pictures printed, so now I'm like in the swing of things, because I actually restarted. I started it but then I restarted it because I didn't like it, so I like tore everything out and re-put it in. But yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. And also I'm filming on a new camera. I'm not sure if you can tell, but I have bought a new camera, and so the previous clips you would have all seen were filmed on my normal camera I use, but any clips going forward in this vlog, and obviously the intro, is filmed on the new camera. So I'm just trialing it out. I'm not sure if it's going to be the definite camera that I'm going to like keep vlogging with, but it's just a perfect size, and I feel like it's just a lot more handy than having my bigger camera. So when I'm out and I want to vlog, like it's smaller than my phone, so it's so handy to just whip out and like vlog things, and I feel like it might be easier to like get content when I'm out and about. But let me know what you think of it. I'm hoping that when I edit this all back I like the camera. But let me know what you think at the end of the vlog on what you prefer. I just feel like this one's more zoomed out. You get more of like a thing of what's going on. I feel like the other one is a bit zoomed in, and I can't zoom out anymore on that one. Like with the other one I feel like I'm here. Do you know what I mean? Which is not what we want realistically. Like this, I just feel like you get a bigger picture of things, and when I'm out and about you can see more of what I'm seeing because the camera's like, the lens is wider. So do let me know what you think of that. But we will get to scrapbooking soon, and of course at the end of the vlog I will update you on the books that I'm reading, because I can't do a vlog without updating you on what I'm thinking of the book I'm reading and what my next book is going to be. But if you saw the previous vlog you'll know what my next book is going to be, and that actually did arrive today in the post, so perfect timing. We've just got back from this is just the tap by the way. It's so strange. I feel so far away from you with this new camera. I'm still trying to get used to it, but we popped to the shop, and I hadn't been to Morrison's or down Lidl, they're like basically next to each other where we live, in a really long time, because I haven't been wanting to go out anywhere. And I thought I'd just show you a few things that I picked up, very random, but I'm excited about them. So first thing I picked up, and this was purely because I guess the promotion worked, because it was 15% off, and if it wasn't 15% off I would never have batted an eyelid at it, but because it was, I was like, oh, this would be nice. But also it's kind of like, I thought it would be good because we're having a barbecue tomorrow. And normally I just drink water or like green or peppermint tea, but I thought I would treat myself to this for the barbecue tomorrow, and it is the freshly squeezed strawberry lemonade, and it's not fizzy, which is perfect because I'm not a go-to for a fizz. The only time I'll have fizz is if I have a Coke, but normally there's an occasion if I have a Coke. So this is, I'm very excited to try it. The one thing that I am actually now thinking about, it's freshly squeezed strawberry lemonade. So it's strawberry and lemon, but is it lemonade if it's not fizzy? Or is it just a juice? I don't know, but I'm going to try this tomorrow. And then I also got, I always get my dark chocolate from Lidl because I try to always have like a higher percentage of dark chocolate in the cupboard, just because people say it's better for you. I don't know the actual science behind it or like whether it's true, but people say it, so that's why I go off. Normally I get the 85% dark cocoa chocolate, and recently I tried the sea salted one, which was really good, and then I've seen this one and it's only 56% cocoa, but it's pistachio. And I'm very excited to give this a go because I love pistachios. Also picked up, I didn't pick these up, Mum picked these up, but I thought I wanted to show you because they're cute. Some little barbecue napkins for tomorrow. Obviously we're just going to use them just in general because like we're not going to just save them only purely for barbecues. Like we only have a couple a year. But we thought it would be perfect. We needed napkins and we're having a barbecue tomorrow. So we got these. Can you see all the little patterns on there? I just think they're so cute. At first I thought it was just like they were plain napkins and then this was like the design of the cover, but no, they're actually printed onto the napkins. So we picked 2 of these up and there was only 2 for £1, which we thought was quite good, and you get 30 in each pack. And then the best thing that I found, if you've been here a while, you'll know I love to bake. And whenever I bake a cake, or even just cookies and things like that, but mainly when I bake a cake, I have nowhere to put them. And at the moment we use a tub, but we have to turn it upside down, and then I have to put the cake on a cutting board and then cover it with the tub. And it's just a nightmare. And like if I bake cookies, it's trying to find somewhere to store them where they stay fresh and Went past this in Lidl and it was only £4.99, and I picked the pink one up, and it's just one that you clip like that. So I can use this for cakes, I can use this for biscuits, anything I bake, I can use this. And now it gives me an excuse to bake, so I think I'm going to bake a cake or some cookies. Do you know what? I haven't baked some cookies in a while, so I might bake some cookies, because I feel like we had birthday cake not that long ago for my birthday. So I might bake some coconut cookies because they're my favourite. And then we can stack them all up in here. And I'm so excited about this. Like, I don't know why I haven't got one sooner, but do you know what? For £4.99, this is a good thing I waited, because I feel like that's a really good price. But that is everything picked up. I'm now just going to sit and do my scrapbook, which I'm going to show you everything on there, and I'm going to pour myself a nice little glass of orange juice. This is my scrapbook. It's very plain on the front. There's nothing on the front, and I don't know if I'm gonna do anything on the front. I think I might just leave it. I've only done 3 pages so far. I've got a lot of, I'd have to get them out at some point actually, because I've got so many old scrapbooks, and I've got one and it's like a whole year of mine and Jacob's first year together, and it's got so much stuff in there, and that's from like 7 years ago. So I need to get that out to look through. It must be under my bed somewhere. But at the moment I'm starting with any holidays that I've been on. So we've been on, oh, I thought Mum paused it then. We've got the France holiday. Then I'm going on to mine and Jacob's Cotswolds holidays. We've been on one at Christmas and then one for my birthday last year. So I'm going to like mould them in together. We've got some Haven holidays I've been on. And then I've got my birthday. I've got a Harry Styles tour. I've got the 5 Sauce tour. So I'm sort of working my way up to recent things. But this was back in 2020. So this is the first page, and I did originally have a different background, but then I changed it to this one, and then this is the next 2 pages, and then it's blank, but this is what we're going to be doing this today. And then this is what the others look like. I feel like Jacob's going to hate me for showing you guys this photo, but we had been in traffic for genuinely about, what was it? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. About 8 hours. And then we got onto the ferry, and I did take this upside down. And then this is us, well, not me, but Jacob on the ferry. And then we went to the beach on the first day as well. So these 2 pages are travel. So this was the travelling, and then this was also travel, and then our first trip to the beach. I think we arrived and it was like 11 PM, but we still went down to the beach before we went to bed. And then we move on to the next couple of days we've been here. I think this is my favourite page, because I printed out a map. I printed out a map of France and Calais, and I sort of tore it up and then put it on. And I think I want to do some like bits in here, but I'm not sure what yet. So we've got pictures of our first day. We went for a meal and we had a burger and chips, and it was amazing. And then I've stuck in a receipt from when we went to the shop and I bought some food to bring home. So that is that page, and then we're going to get started. Let me give you a little bit of a closer look first. And then we're going to get started on these 2 pages. I think I know what I'm going to do for the backgrounds. And then I've also, everything's fallen out now. I did kind of have everything in place. But was it these photos that side? So these are the photos I've got to put on this side here. This is the first page I'm going to do today. Cute little photos there, little photo here. We went to this cafe and I had a croissant and Jacob had a pain au chocolat and he had a coffee and I ordered a milkshake. And I remember them giving us everything and then saying we'll bring the milkshake over when it's ready. And we kind of thought, like, why is, like, a milkshake doesn't take that long to make. Like, why is it like they're going to bring it over? And they brought over this massive milkshake with loads of cream and ice cream on the top, sprinkles with a massive flake. And, like, the milkshake was, like, thick, like, basically ice cream. It was crazy. So that's going on here. This is going on here. I got pulled through the sand many times. And then I cut this out of a bag because I bought some earrings and I still had the bag. So I cut this out. And then this is where the earrings were attached to. So I've kept that. So I'm going to stick that in. And then this is a... Do you know what? I don't actually know what it's for, but I know it's from the holiday. But it's like a debit transaction, so I'm going to stick that in there. And then I've also got the receipt for the earrings as well, and I actually got 4 pairs of earrings and now my ears have closed up. I don't even wear earrings anymore, but I've got the receipt of that. And then on this page here, which is the last page for the France holiday, I'm just going to stick in some photos just of us there and then us here. And then I've got some pictures on my phone that I'm just going to print off with the printer and like do them small and cut them out and stick them over. Like we've got some pictures of like the dragon that was there, not a real dragon obviously, and then just some other bits and bobs which I'm going to print off and add them all around. But this is our starting base, and I think for this side I'm going to do like checkered lines in red, and then I think checkered lines in blue for this side. I think that's what I'm thinking at the moment anyway. So let's get making this. I'll do the backgrounds and I'll show you how that turns out. For the backgrounds I'm going to use paint pens, I think, or I could use paint. I might try it with paint. I'm going to do it on a white piece of paper and then stick it in. If the paint doesn't work, we'll use paint pens. And for the blue, I think I'm going to go with this lighter blue. This one here is what I'm going to choose. And then for the red, I'm going to go for this red, but I might do it a bit, add a bit of white in to make it lighter. I also have collected, we found these were free in our Morrisons, and it's a 2E booklet of Asia and Indian Ocean, and I picked it up so in case there was any pictures and stuff I wanted to just use throughout my scrapbook. Or a good thing is for magazines and stuff is the lettering, so you can like cut out all the letters and make whatever word you want in there, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm going to get started on the backgrounds. I got this, the paint set I got literally the other day, and it was from the Works, and it's normally £10 but it was on sale for £8. You get all these coloured paints, and then you get 3 canvases in there, you get 4 paintbrushes, and then you also get, no, you get 2 paintbrushes, no, you get 3 paintbrushes, and then you get your little paint tray, which I thought for £8 was very good, and you've got loads of different shades in here. But yeah, I'm going to get started on the painting, and then I will let you guys know when the background is done. The backgrounds are sometimes very hit and miss. Sometimes I love them, but these ones took a long time to try and figure out what I wanted to do. The backgrounds are done. I'm not going to lie, this is giving England flag. I didn't really think that through, but the thing is with me is I always look at the backgrounds like this and I'm like, oh, it's not really what I envisioned. But obviously when you put, let me get some of these, that like once you start putting like all the things on, it does come together. This really is giving England flag, isn't it? Yeah, might change this one. Might change this one, because what was I going to have on this page? Let me find it. I was just going to have those there with, what else was it? Was it this one? No, it wasn't. What was I going to have on this page? Guys, what was I going to have on this page? There was something else. There must have been something else because these are going on here. Oh, maybe it was just this. I can't remember, guys, what I showed you. But it's just giving England flag even with that on it. It's not like it's going to be full of... oh, I don't know. Maybe I could just do some bits and bobs. Maybe do I just paint the whole thing red? Or maybe I could... I don't know. I don't know what to do about... This one, I like. With everything on, that looks nice. This, I'm not sold on. Although it is stuck down now, so there's not much I can do about it. But it's giving massive England flag. I'll come back to you on this one, but I'm going to sit and stick everything in now and try and remember what way round I had everything, because for some reason I feel like that was all on one page. Or was... I don't know. We'll figure it out. And I'll show you, but this is what the backgrounds are looking like. Not sure on this one. We might end up keeping it, we might not. But this one will look nice once everything's on. This is how the scrapbook has turned out. I completely changed the background of this. I literally just painted it all in red and then did blue on the outline, and I think it looks so much better because I really couldn't get the England flag out of my head. And then I found another receipt for a mug that I brought, so I've popped that in there as well. But I'm much more happy with that. And this one's so cute as well, this side. Oh my god, I've left a gap. We're going to stick them together. Just going to stick it together. Yeah, I will. I'll stick them two together. Well, these two pages are going to be stuck together, so it just flows nicely. But now this is what my scrapbook looks like. Sorry. Got the front page, and then we've got these two pages. I love this page. Obviously, we'll stick those together. And then we've got these ones. And that is France now all done. So I'm going to be moving on to the Cotswolds next. So I'm very excited to do that. And I'll make sure I at least film a TikTok or vlog that, because I've got so much stuff from the Cotswolds that I can put in here. Just loads of pictures, but just like I've kept bags that things have come in. I've kept receipts. I've kept like so much. So this is going to be very full once that's done with. But no, I'm really happy with that. Bit gutted about that I've managed to do that, but we'll stick it together and it'll be absolutely fine. The sun is really shining right into this window, so I'm sorry if there is any reflection, but I've come upstairs because I'm going to have a shower and get in my pyjamas, get all ready for the evening. I have prepped dinner, so when I go down, all I've got to do is dish it up. That's all ready to go. Of course, quickly before I end this vlog, let's have a little quick chat about books. There's not much to update you on actually, but I've nearly finished Crown of Midnight. Nearly finished this now. I've got about 70 pages to go. That will be finished by this evening. I have thoroughly enjoyed this book. I loved the first one. I remember beginning, like reading the first book in Throne of Glass, I was very much like, I love the Court of Thorns series. This is how I got into like the whole fantasy realm, and I just remember thinking like, this isn't my Court of Thorns, obviously, but like I was like, nothing's gonna match up to it, but I absolutely love it. I'm really enjoying this book. I absolutely loved. I have felt many emotions with this book, and I feel like so much has happened already, but we're only on the second book, and it really makes me excited but interested but wary of how all the other books are going to go. Because I'm like, so much has happened that I never thought would happen, especially not in the second book, but it's happened. And I'm like, I really don't know where we're going with this series, but that makes it more exciting, and I just want to get through it. But I also don't want to get through it all, because then I'm like, oh, I finished it, but then I'm also like, I can't put the books down. So I have obviously ordered the Assassin's Blade, and that has arrived today. So this will probably be finished tonight, and then this will be started tonight. So maybe in the next vlog I can update you on how I'm feeling about this. But this is a prequel, so you know, we're not sort of carrying on from where we left off here, obviously, I'm going to assume, because this is a prequel. And the only thing is there's a lot of things happening in here where I'm a bit stressed. A few things have happened and I'm a little bit stressed because I was very happy for a small moment in time, and then that just all got diminished. But I'm obviously not going to give any spoilers, but yeah, was quite happy, and then all of a sudden, oh no, what I wanted is not happening anymore. So that's how that book's going. A very big roller coaster. And then this is a prequel, and I'm quite interested in this as well because I've sort of had a little flick through, and there must be sections in this book. For example, here you've got the assassin and the underworld. That's a section. And then you've got another section of the assassin in the desert. So I'm very intrigued to read this, and I want to learn the backstory. So this is going to be very exciting. And then I just feel like once I've read this and we get on to the next books, I'm like, what is going to happen? Like, I feel like everything's just going to go, and like, where are we going to end up? Honestly, like, I have no idea. I'm still not quite sure where we're going to end up at the end of this book, because I'm just like, it's not exactly the biggest book in the world, but so much has happened. So much has happened. That is my little update on the books I'm reading, Throne of Glass series. But I hope you have all enjoyed this vlog. And I'm not sure how long it's going to be. I apologise if it's quite a long one, but obviously it had all my birthday footage in there. And let me know again what you think of this camera. Personally, I haven't edited any of the footage and really seen it back, but from a point of view of the ease of using the camera, the angles it gives, the smallness of it, like, it's so much easier to work with than the other one. Like, you're currently propped up on like the tiny edge of my bed and you're there perfectly, so I feel like it gives me more range of where I can put the camera, and I think I love it. But obviously I could be saying this and then I'll edit the footage and be like, in terms of video quality it's not there, but we will see. But do let me know your opinions. Thank you all so much for watching. I do hope you're doing well, and thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. I always greatly appreciate it. You could be doing anything with your time, and the fact that you've clicked on this video means the world. So I will hopefully see you all again very soon.